Hello and welcome back once again, fellow vinyl aficionados. Racer Joe with another Racers Vinyl Fast 5, and this is episode 27. Hello, everybody. Welcome back once again. For those that have been before, for those that are new, thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. What we do here, or what I do here, I guess, I'll say we. You know, it's a group collective thing. Got about 30 to 50 watch on a regular basis, and guys, I really appreciate it. So, cheers to you. But for those that are new, also, please feel free to enjoy the beverage of your choice. For those that are new, here's how it works. I've got 48 bins of records. Within those bins, there's at least 30 albums. There's actually more, and we'll talk about that in a future video. But anyway, so what I have folks do is I have everybody pick a bin number between 1 and 48, and then an album number between 1 and 30. I take that album, and then I try and find 4 other ones that have something in common with the first one. Pretty straightforward. It could be something on the cover, could be something on the back cover, could be something in the gatefold, could be something inside the album, could be the title of the album, which I think I already said, could be a song on the album, could be the artist, could be a combination of all of the above. Is it above? I guess it would be above. Anyway, that's how it works. And then at the end, I'll give you the answer. But there'll be a spoiler alert, so if you want to play along, you can kind of duck out beforehand and let me know what you think. Let me know your answer in the comments and give me some bin numbers and some album numbers, all right? We'll stick with 1 to 48 and 1 to 30 for now. But again, it's actually a little more than 30, but that's what we're going to stick with for now. So without further ado, episode 27. This one was suggested by Kyle from the Stacks channel. Kyle has been doing this for a month and a half or so, I think. Hey, probably Kyle. Something like that. Getting up to double digits in the number of videos and over 100 subscribers as well, I believe. So congrats, man. That's awesome. And Kyle's suggestion was bin number 5, album 18. And that happens to be this little known band out of Great Britain from the 60s. Of course, I am speaking of the Beatles. And this is the Magical Mystery Tour. So again, I will show you the front and the back for those that are new. It may be that, it may be something on the cover, it may be the title of the album, it could be a lot of different things. You get the gist. You got it figured out. So anyway, there is the front, there is the back, there is the inside. Oh, that fell. Oh well, I'll get that later. No edits. Anyway, so it could be a number of different things. There's the inside. I think everybody's probably seen Magical Mystery Tour, but it's got the cool little booklet on the inside. So yeah, there you go. That's number 1. Okay, number 2. I'll pick up the rest of that. That fell later. Number 2, a great Canadian band out of Kingston, Ontario. I have mentioned them a number of times, and I will continue to mention them because they are worthy of a mention, and they are the Glorious Sons. This is their most recent album, which is called Glory. And yeah, just really great. Again, out of Kingston, Ontario, pretty straightforward rock and roll. If you're familiar with good bands, they fall into that category. I don't know how to pigeonhole them. I don't know how to tell you what they sound like other than very good. Rock and roll. Let's go with that. Good songwriting, really good songwriting, actually, and phenomenal in concert as well. So if you get a chance, go see them. If nothing else, make sure you buy the album. So there is the Glorious Sons and Glory. There's the front. There is the back. Not a lot going on the back, but there it is all the same. Up next is a gentleman by the name of Reginald Dwight. Some call him Elton John. And this is one of the greatest album covers ever. I really like this album cover. Obviously, I really like Elton. He's Joanne's favorite guy. And just a fantastic album cover. There is a lot going on here. If you ever get a chance, just kind of grab this one, sit down and have a look at it. But there is the front. There is the back. And, of course, this is Captain Fantastic, right? And the Brown Dirt Cowboys. So there you go. There's Elton, Sir Reginald Dwight. There's the front. There's the back again. That's number 3. Number 4 is also a band from the UK. And a band that will come up, I believe, in a couple of weeks on Hey, I saw those guys. That is the name of my Tuesday night stream. Every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. Love to have you tune in. I grab a couple of guests. We come on and we talk about concerts that we've been to. And again, I believe that these guys may come up in a couple of weeks because I've seen them. And there is also Rob from Northern Revolutions has seen them live a couple of times. So I think we're going to discuss them along with others. And if you would like to join me, hook me up, hit me up, hit me up. Yeah, not hook me up. Well, you can hook me up. Anyway, you too. This is All That You Can't Leave Behind. A really good album. Again, saw them at the Sphere last year. Beautiful days on here. Lots of good stuff. But this is U2 and All That You Can't Leave Behind. That's album number 4 in the Vinyl Fast 5 today. And last but not least is a young lady who's having a lot of success as of late. Has gone through some controversy. I'm sure will continue to go through some controversy, but just won Record of the Year or Album of the Year. I think Record of the Year. I don't know. The Grammys have 18 billion different categories. Anyway, this is not that album, Record of the Year. This is actually Plastic Hearts. Whoop! Jeez. Plastic Hearts from young Miley Cyrus. Miss Cyrus. There's the front. There is the back. This is an album ago, I believe. After the Wrecking Ball album and before the most current and or something like that. I like Miley. I think she's pretty good. The young lady can certainly sing. I do not take that away from her. Sometimes her music is not necessarily for me. And that's not true. It's actually growing a lot on me, and I really like the new album. Anyway, I digress. Miley Cyrus, and this is Plastic Hearts, okay? So one more time. There's the front. There's the back, all right? U2, All That You Can't Leave Behind. There is the front. There is the back. Again, it could be something on the album cover, could be something in the album cover, could be something on the back of the album cover, could be the title of the album, could be the artist, could be a song. Elton John, Captain Fantastic and the Brown Dirt Cowboys. There's that one. There's the front. There's the back one more time. Again, make sure you have a sit down. Grab a coffee. Have a sit down with that album and look through it. Glorious Sons out of Kingston, Ontario, Canada. And Glory, most recent album from them. There's the back. Not a lot going on, but there is the back. And the one that started us off, which was Bin 5 Album 18. I can't remember if I said that off the start, but it is Bin 5 Album 18 was the suggestion from Kyle at the Stacks channel, who, by the way, I will leave a link to his channel in the description, so make sure you check the young man out. Doing a great job, getting some videos out there, having a good time. This is the Fab Four and the Magical Mystery Tour. All right, so there's your 5. All right. Something ties them all together. I have to be honest with you. This one's tricky. Before we get to the spoiler alert, I will give it to you that this one is a little tricky. If you know a couple of them, you probably have figured it out. You might have figured it out. If not, oh well. So, for those that are tuning out now, I should take a sip instead of just holding. I'm not sponsored by Yeti. There we go. For those tuning out now that are going to guess, thanks very much for watching. I appreciate it. For those that are going to stick around, I'm never sure who this is for, but anyway, spoiler alert. Okay, we're back. So, did you figure it out? Hold on, I got to pick something up. Oh, there we go, because it's important to the answer to the question. And maybe that will give it away. But, did you figure it out? Again, thanks everybody for playing along and watching. I guess the other thing I should mention too is you're thinking, hey, it's Monday. There's no Racers Vinyl Fast 5 on Mondays. Well, there is today, and there is going to be from now on because I'm going to go Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. You guys are watching. I'm having fun doing it. You're giving me bin numbers. You're giving me album numbers. I appreciate it. So we'll just keep going, and you'll keep watching, hopefully, and away we go. So the answer, for lack of the proper term, which my wife says I need to stop saying, which I think then I also need to stop saying because I think I said that before as well, was they all have very nice inserts, booklets, which I happened to drop earlier. So, but this was the first one. So this was Bin 5 Album 18. And there was lots to choose from. It could have been rainbows. It could have been, obviously, Beatles music. It could have been a lot of different things. It could have been wacky, drugged out back covers. It could have been that. But it happens to be wonderful booklets that come along with the album. So I'm sure you have seen most of this, but if not, grab your Magical Mystery Tour and have a look. So there's that one. And then next was The Glorious Sons in Glory. And again, you probably didn't know that this one has a really nice inserted book, but it does. And I'll show you a little bit, trying to keep the videos not too long, but I want to show you just a little bit. So all the lyrics and then some fantastic art, which you kind of can see. But yeah, there's some great art from the Glorious Sons, and yeah, it's a great book. It's got all the lyrics, and then it's got some, again, fantastic artwork that goes along with it. And yeah, so there you go. There is the booklet from Glory from the Glorious Sons. Now, Captain Fantastic and the Brown Dirt Cowboy, that's the other one that I thought maybe if you knew the Beatles and that one had the booklets that you'd maybe figure out what it was. But yeah, this one has always been outstanding. It's got all the lyrics. So Bernie and Elton give you all the lyrics that they wrote. Well, I guess Bernie wrote the lyrics, but a bunch of pictures and a lot of different stuff going on. So again, if you haven't pulled out your Captain Fantastic and the Brown Dirt Cowboy, and or if you don't have it, period, seek it out. It's got some great art and everything that goes along with it, plus damn fine album. There's a banknote in here, Barclays Bank Limited. They got paid. It doesn't have anything on it. Anyway, so yeah, that's the lyric book. And then, not to be outdone, there is also the Scraps book, which is a bunch of different stuff. It's all so fantastic. A bunch of pictures and some stories and different newspaper clippings. So yeah, there's the book from Captain Fantastic. Books from Captain Fantastic and the Brown Dirt Cowboy. There's even a comic on the back. Check it out. So there you go. Dig out your Captain Fantastic and the Brown Dirt Cowboy, and that will be the last time I talk about that one or say Captain Fantastic and the Brown Dirt Cowboy. All right. Man, my nose is itchy. Sorry, guys. U2, All That You Can't Leave Behind, and the booklet that goes along with that. So this was not in the reissue. I believe this was in the... Mine is a reissue, but I believe that this booklet was contained all along. So again, some great pictures of the band, lyrics, of course, some more. There's Larry, there's the rest of the boys, there's Bono. Bono has his sunglasses on. That's kind of odd, isn't it? Just kidding. All right, and last but not least, Young Miss Cyrus. Again, Plastic Hearts was the album, but a cool insert. And, you know, again, Miley, I like Miley. She's getting it done. She's doing some great stuff. And, you know, adding some great material in on her albums as well. There's some stuff on the back, which, you know, is a bad word, but that's okay. It's actually inside. It's got a picture of... Let's see if you can see that. I'm trying to keep the glare off, but it's got Miley's driver's license. So, yeah, it's kind of neat. It's got lyrics. It's got some other pictures. It's got some artwork, some cool artwork for Miley. I'll give you one more little shot here. But Plastic Hearts, there you go. So that is what tied all of these 5 together on episode 27 of Racers Vinyl Fast 5. Again, thanks to Kyle from the Stacks channel. Let me know, folks, what your bin numbers and your album numbers are. We're going to do it every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday now. And Tuesday nights, join me live, 9 p.m. Eastern for Hey, I Saw Those Guys. And thanks very much for watching.